Brought to you by Penguin.
The Glittering Edge by Alyssa Villaire. Read by Caitlin Kelly.
For Dad. I would have broken 1,000,000 curses to save you. 1. Penny. The 4th of July party is surprisingly fun until Alonso de Luca shows up. Penny is the first person to notice him. She's at her usual post at the perimeter of the crowd, which offers great people watching. Plus, she doesn't know how to socialize by dropping herself into a tornado of drunk people. This is one of Corey Barrion's parties, which means it's straight out of a 2000s high school comedy. Big and loud and peppered with people vomiting into houseplants. Or, since they're currently in the woods, vomiting into Elky Lake. Penny catches sight of Alonso's blue hair just as she's taking her first sip of beer, and she gasps mid-swallow. A few people laugh as she coughs violently. "You are beauty, you are grace," she tells herself as her eyes water, but she still can't look away. Because if Alonso is here, this party is about to take a turn for the worse. A wave of silence follows Alonso as he cuts through the crowd. Even the music and the crickets go quiet. Or maybe that's because of the blood rushing in Penny's ears. "Naomi!" Penny whisper shouts at her best friend. Naomi is absorbed in a conversation with Kyla McGinnis, her on-again, off-again girlfriend. Normally, Penny wouldn't interrupt them. She takes pride in being a great wingwoman, like most best friends with no love life. But this is an emergency. It takes Penny waving her arms like an air traffic controller for Naomi to finally clock her, and the flirtatious smile disappears from her face. Naomi turns around, right as Alonso is stalking by, heading for the keg. 2 of his cronies follow close behind, looking bored. Kyla leaves Naomi stranded as she runs back to her own friends, so Penny glues herself to Naomi's side. "Sorry, I panicked." Naomi flicks her sleek ponytail over her shoulder. "So did Kyla, apparently. Alonso is on my shit list for ruining an almost romantic moment." She grins as she takes in the party's rising frenzy. "I bet $20 Alonso throws the first punch." What if he just wants free beer? Naomi raises a perfectly shaped eyebrow. "You really think he showed up at Corey's party on accident?" Naomi is right. Idlewood's center of gravity is the animosity between the families that produced Alonso and Corey. Without it, their small Indiana town would probably collapse in on itself like a dead star. Penny's eyes find Corey in the crowd. He's absorbed in a conversation, and he hasn't noticed the entire party looking between him and Alonso like they're facing off in a tennis match. Corey starts to turn around, and Penny reflexively hides behind her hands. Because in a matter of seconds, Corey will realize Alonso has crashed his party. But to everyone's surprise, Dylan Mayberry accidentally saves the day. She saunters over to Corey and interlaces her fingers with his, distracting him. Crisis averted. For now. "If you keep staring, you'll accidentally look into Dylan's eyes," Naomi says. "I don't feel like dragging a stone version of you home in my mom's Civic." Penny snorts. "Be nice." "I refuse. Dylan Mayberry is evil incarnate." Naomi gasps. "Oh my God, did I tell you that Carly Pulowski said Dylan leaked Lisa Young's nudes last spring? Apparently, Lisa got drunk and flirted with Corey at a party, and the photos were all over the internet 3 days later. Coincidence? Probably not, Penny admits. Possessive doesn't begin to describe Dylan Mayberry. If she's around, it's best to pretend Corey isn't one of the most attractive human beings alive, as difficult as that may be. Letting your eyes linger too long on his high cheekbones.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?